Okay, those of us who are here today at this gathering get to have a very special part in having closure on some of the work we did yesterday. I think all of you were here when we started out our day by writing things down on paper. And we wrote things about our ex-gay experiences, we wrote things that were good and bad. There's a lot of pain on those pieces of paper. There's some good stuff, there's a few funny things, there's a lot of pain and a lot of confusion and a lot of hurt. And last night as we were cleaning up, I couldn't bear throwing it in a dumpster. I mean, we had pictures, it just felt too sacred. It was too much of a part of ourselves to just go. We want to use some of this pain to create something new, something that's going to give life. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the strips of paper with all the words on it, all the things. But so maybe people could pick out something either that you wrote or something that just grabbed you when you saw it, and maybe cut or tear that part out and just tear up or cut up those things into fine little bits, and we're going to put them here. And then when we're done, we're going to mix it with potting soil, and we're going to use that potting soil to plant this tree. And so it's our way of taking all of this pain, taking something that has come out of just extreme hurt and doing something good with it, being able to grow something new and being able to give back. And just take the time to, I want to do this in silence. We started doing this in silence. I'd like to finish in silence. And as we think about it, we're only, we're not the entire group that was here. So maybe if you could carry some of those other people with you and think about them and think about them in your mind that you're doing this for them as well.
So, we'll open this up.
So will you pull it that way?
Yeah. Okay. Ultimatum received. Be ex-gay or go away. This is for Steve, Steve's partner. This is for Peterson. Just consider still the people and hold them in your hearts, the people you saw writing all these things.
So what we have now is we have our shreds, the pain, the suffering, and now we're going to take those papers and we're going to mix it in with the soil and mix it together well. And then we'll put a little bit of soil, we'll put some of it in the bottom, for the bottom, and then we'll put the plant in, the tree. And then we'll cover it up more with soil. And then we have the water. Don't take the energy in there, your hands in there. Why don't we put some soil in here? Maybe just a couple of little rocks down, just put some rocks to cover up the hole. Great. Okay. That's great. All right. That's wonderful. I mean, being here, we're taking from where we are now, isn't it? That we're taking the rocks from the...
That's good.
That's good.
Okay. And now, let's pull this out. Great. Somebody want to loosen the bottom of it? It's very dry. Let's start putting the soil in there now. We'll put some of that, we'll put a lot of that in, and then we'll, you can take big handful, just pour it in. Pour it in, excellent. That's good. Here on the UCI campus, there's a housing complex called Graduate and Family Housing, and there are probably 2,000, at least over 2,000 people living there, including families, same-sex domestic partners and their families. I live there. They have full equality, which is absolutely wonderful. So it's a LGBT affirming place, and this is going to be a very nice tree. We have some beautiful child care centers there, and I'm actually hoping that when we plant the tree, we'll be able to involve the children from the different children's centers. The plant was picked out by the director of Verano Place, Beverly Cheney, and when she left home this morning, she went out and she selected a tree that would be compatible with the ecology of Verano. And I guess this is a bamboo.
We all just hold hands.
Yes, that's good. Can you do that? Okay.
All the people whose writing is in there, I want them to feel loved and cared for and nourished and watered, and that they go away from here with hope, with healing, and that this tree is just a continually growing symbol of what can happen when we take pain and we let it be involved, be a part of creating new life. So thanks for everybody for being here, for having this wonderful weekend with us. And for everybody who can't be here, we're thinking of you.
Right.
So it is.